Good morning and welcome. Welcome back to The Longing. Today we are going to be letting the map room do its map stuff. We're basically going to wait for the entire time of today's episode, waiting for it to reveal as much as we can get it to reveal in the time. It's just after 9 AM for me. I've only recently got up and already I've had a fairly decent nosebleed. So that might be why my voice sounds a bit weird, a bit more nasally, or bunged up, I guess. The gravelly is just because I've only just got up and I've not actually eaten or drunk anything yet. But that'll change. That will change. I've just poked my glasses. So, what I'm hoping to find is that the map room will zoom out enough in order to show us the location with the bouncy mushroom that we used to get to the darkness. That is the first marker, I suppose you could say, that we're looking out for, in order to get an idea of whether it will show us the areas beyond the darkness. If it does show us that upper area, then there's a good chance it'll show us the top bit. However, I'm just noticing now that it doesn't show the little stalactite that has fallen down over here to allow us to cross that bit, which means to me it might not show things. Oh look, there's the door. It might not show things that are what's the word? Diggable? No, that are waiting for natural time events to pass. Oh no, because we mined through the other one. I'm not really sure then. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll have to find out, I guess. So, this is where the glowy mushrooms are. This is where we first found out about the bouncy mushroom. So this... No, not that one. We went up to the left and then across. Yeah, because that's where we found the green mushrooms. So our spiderweb friend, our little spider friend, is here. And there does not appear to be a route back down. That is a shame. Still zooming out. Oh, it does appear to show us the bit after the mining. So there is a potential that if we left it long enough, it might reveal the areas above the darkness. I wonder if it's actually going to show the precipice. What's it called? The thing that was right at the end of the darkness the first time we went through it, all the way on the right. Cliff that I was reluctant to investigate because it just had ominous wording as we got close to it, and it didn't look particularly inviting either. It is still zooming out. So I get the feeling I don't think we'd make it to the full zoom today. I don't think that's going to happen. I think if we wanted to do the full zoom, we'd have to leave it probably, I don't know, an hour, maybe, at the speed it's going. A rough guess. For it to show the surface. I mean, heck, it might not even show the surface. Unfortunately, this morning I don't have an hour to spend waiting for it to zoom out, because I actually have something to do this morning, and I'm going to be out basically all day. But we are still zooming. I don't know if it'll pick it up on the recording, but I can see that these the lines basically to the left are shuffling to the right as we zoom out. Indicating that we are still going very, very slowly, but still going. We very much have nearly have stopped our zoom. Right, so I'm going to leave the cursor there, and if the tunnel appears below it, so we are still zooming, just very, 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 very slowly now. Actually, I think we may have stopped. That may have been the end of the zoom. Do it again. Pop that there. If the tunnel appears below, then we know we're still zooming. If it doesn't, we know we're not. I think we may have actually stopped now. I think that is as far as it's going to zoom. Which makes sense. Because I suppose we're not meant to know what's beyond the darkness until we go there. And if we just sat here and waited, we could find the extra excuse me, the extra hidden tower quite easily just by waiting for the map to zoom out. But it's quite fortunate that it takes less than the full 10 minutes that we we have in order to zoom to its fullest extent. And this does look like it's zoomed to its fullest extent now. The little markings on the library that were moving to the right have stopped. The tunnel is no longer being moved under the mouse cursor. So we've found out that it does not show the surface. It does not show the surface at all. Good to know. So let's move away from the map a little bit. Oh, I think we'd sat down. Right, I was just moving away from the map, so it zoomed us back in a bit. Right then. With that, I'm going to say we've learned something today. We've learned that it only goes up to the darkness. And at that point it seems to stop. After about 10 minutes. Just under 10 minutes rather. Which is quite interesting. So I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. Have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we'll be back tomorrow with more of The Longing. Goodbye.